Disney Vibes podcast, talking insider tips, tricks, and pixie dust. For the most magical place on earth, here's Andrew and Heather.
Back and better. This is episode 80 of Disney Vibes, brought to you by Magical Destinations Travel. You like us or content our show, show your support, book your next vacation wherever that travel may take you. All Disney properties, Universal Cruises, you name it, we got it. BookMDTravel.com. Costs you absolutely nothing, and you get the greatest help ever from one of our agents. You can also download Disney Vibes podcast wherever you get your podcast from. If you like the content, show some support, provide feedback or rating as well. We greatly appreciate that support. Heather, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Good to hear it. It is. So do you have a fun fact or a joke or anything for me?
Yes.
All right, what do you got?
So Disney World, the entire property is equivalent to San Francisco, same size.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think San Francisco was that big. I mean, I don't really know the city lines, but...
It's got the bridge, doesn't it?
Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge,
Yes.
the iconic Golden Gate Bridge out there in
go.
San Fran. That is accurate. So, okay, what did I have for you? So, not only was Wally named after Walter Elias Disney himself, it's a little known fact that the garbage collector's name is an acronym for Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth Class. That's why they call
Earth Class?
Yeah, I don't make these things up.
Okay, interesting.
So, figure that's pretty cool.
I have to be honest, I don't think I've watched Wall-E in its entirety, so I need to go back and watch it.
All right, put it on your to-do list.
Yeah.
All right, lots of news has come out. The big thing is, I don't know if I want to say Disney's feeling the pressure, but maybe forecasting is down more than expected for next year, right? So this is a big deal. Free Disney World dining plan offering for kids coming in 2026. So looking ahead to everything families can do during a Walt Disney World vacation, the guests, you guys, are in luck because we can now book your 2026 vacation to Disney World with plenty of convenient and flexible options to choose from. And all bookings are currently open through October 31st of 2026. So when we start thinking about next year's trip, it's especially fantastic for kids. So there is a free Disney World dining plan for kids ages 3 through 9. Remember, I know we classify kids as until they go to college pretty much, but it is only ages 3 through 9 throughout all of 2026. If you're staying at one of their more than 25 Disney Resort hotels, you will get a free dining plan for kids when purchasing a dining plan as part of the package for other members of your party ages 10 and up. Dining plans help guests maximize their stay, added peace of mind, letting you enjoy some of the many dining locations they offer for meals, the snacks, and kid-friendly favorites. The big key here is the kids-free dining plan offering can be combined with other select special offers, meaning you may be eligible to take advantage of other deals that they will be rolling out for 2026. So let's break that down first. They're giving away food. They want the younger kids in. Why? Why do you think?
Want the younger kids in?
Well, just in general. Why do you think they're already promoting free dining? We always wondered, when is it going to come back?
Like a
is
summer
it come
thing.
back? Right. It's during more of those less peak times.
I don't know. It's because they're competing with Universal.
I would say that is accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're seeing that Universal and Epic Universe's opening in less than a month is definitely taking its toll, perhaps on numbers. I don't know. I mean, that's just that's an assumption,
Right.
but that's an opinion here. But that would be what I would say. So you can get free dining for the kids, which could add up. It depends if your kids eat a lot or if you're going to go to a lot of restaurants. I mean, anything helps. But it is the caveat, you have to buy the plan yourself as well. So whether you have the standard dining plan or the deluxe dining plan.
Right.
So I think that's the only challenge with it all, right, is you have to kind of do it yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but that free dining is key, and it will apply to DVC stays, which is another thing. So For those Disney Vacation Club members that we have, listening, the Kids Eat Free special offer does apply to DVC stays, for 2026, which was interesting. Now, of course, for us, it doesn't really help because Jamie will be 9. So we'll get one year.
Right. 1 year, though.
All of our kids are beyond that age. I mean, any other thoughts about it? I mean, you could have the quick service dining plan.
Well, there's what, 3 different or 2 or 3 different.
So you have the regular full one, right? So if you purchase the regular full dining plan, then the kids get that one, and if you have the quick service dining plan, then the kids will get that one. I don't think anyone would buy the Disney Deluxe dining plan ish for their kids. Like, that'd be pointless. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, they may. They just don't understand how much food that is.
Yeah, it's just not
right.
It's a lot of food.
Right.
So, but Disney plan prices are subject to change. We don't know if they are going to change for next year, and they do exclude gratuities. So just think about that. But you can use your table service restaurants and so forth. So that's the key. I don't know. There's always strings attached. So it depends on what other select offers you may be able to get as well. Because typically, let's be honest, there's no such thing as a free lunch, right?
Right.
Right. So you got to purchase full price tickets and accommodations and everything else. So it's almost like a worse option typically. I mean, promotional wise, it's good, but it's almost a worse option by hundreds or thousands of dollars for most of our clients that we don't recommend it, because you're not going, you're walking around all day. You're not going to be eating that much food. It's a key for DVC people, but again, they also have kitchens and everything else. So I don't know. Here's where it comes. It's almost like what they should do. You buy one adult,
okay,
you get the rest of the family free. That is how you can maybe save some money, right? Or make it not just 3 through 9. So if I buy an adult plan, I get one plan free. I think that would be a more appetizing, like my choice of words there. But because 3 through 9, that's going to have a very limited impact, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, there are people who are going to take advantage of it, don't get me wrong. And I'm sure, honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think we would still. I'm not going to buy 4 dining plans just for Jameson.
I am
to
not
get free.
Going to buy 4 dining plans just for Jameson.
That's that hundreds or thousands of dollars more that you're spending.
Right.
So just my thought on that.
Okay.
But let's see how that evolves and changes and what other deals can be combined with it. Of course, stay tuned here and bookmdtravel.com. Now, some other Resort World perks that they've kind of said. There is free transportation, parking, and more for that with the Skyliner, boat, bus, and the monorail. They are going to be doing that. They also will continue to have more time at the theme parks with 30 minutes early, and Disney Deluxe Resorts or Villas will have the extended evening hours at select theme parks next year for certain days. And I have heard, it has not been officially announced, I don't think yet, but the free water park on your arrival day will continue. So I guess that's been a success.
Continue. I feel like it's been,
I think that's been a success. So, if you're starting to plan a trip, maybe even for 2025, which I'm going to get to next, but 2026, of course, reach out to us, let us know, and we will be more than happy to help you. So the other deal that they recently announced has to do with our Disney Plus subscribers. So you can enjoy summer savings this year with great rates at Disney Resorts Collection Hotels. So if you want to stay 2-night stays or longer, which is not bad, from the end of June to the end of July, it's $99 per night for standard rooms at All Star Sports, $169 per night at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside, $229 per night at the Cars Family Suites. That's actually a good price for Art of Animation. $249 per night for Studios at Saratoga Springs, and $339 per night for Savannah View rooms at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Again, that's a good deal if your kids are really into the animals for Savannah View, which again, I feel like they're June 29th to July 31st. Like, I think the summer is going to be slow. We had clients, just to piggyback on that were down there for spring break. They got to do everything. They said it did not seem like it was like just packed. They didn't say it was packed. We had different clients that were able to do everything. They did the multi-pass and single pass. No one did Premier that I know of our clients. Actually, one may have, but I have not touched base with him. But the only single pass that one of our clients couldn't get was for Tron, and they waited, and they were like, it said it was an hour and a half, and it was really like 50 minutes. So not bad at all. So I think that the aforementioned park that should not be named on this podcast at this moment is definitely taking its toll on Disney for this year.
Okay.
So, Grand Floridian, one of your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to be renovating, and the lobby specifically. If you've never been to Grand Floridian, it's kind of like the staple for Walt Disney World with its Victorian charm and timeless atmosphere since 1988. So the celebration of the golden age of travel in Florida's lavish seaside hotels, that resort is specifically known for its unique theming and Disney hospitality. So the lobby renovation will mark the culmination of the resort's multi-year refurbishment, which has been rooms and dining experiences and everything like that. There is now something special that will be added as you walk into the Grand Floridian. Ooh. We know the piano's there, the chandeliers, the aromatic floral arrangements. It's very luxurious atmosphere. There is now a Grand Floridian lobby bar.
Sign me up.
Right? So sounds pretty great. So looking forward to that as that starts to open. We don't know how quick it will happen. I remember, the lobby's like the staple, so it's like if you see it and it's under construction, you're going to get frustrated. But know that there are good things to come at the Grand Floridian if that is your choice of hotel. A lot of information, Heather, has come out regarding the Disney Destiny, which will be launching in November. So first thing, there are villainous experiences aboard the Disney Destiny. There's some of the fiendlish fun ways their favorite Disney villains, schemers, and scoundrels will be celebrated aboard the Disney Destiny. The new Heroes and Villains themed ship will set sail, like I said, in November. Like every cruise aboard the Disney Destiny, they're starting at the Grand Hall, where the guests will be immersed in the epic duality of good and evil as the environment transforms throughout the cruise. There's some very cool concept art showcasing a cool new look for the incredible space. It's interesting with the colors. But inspired by Marvel Studios' Black Panther, the Grand Hall of the Disney Destiny will transport you into a world of heroes and villains from the moment you step on board. For most of the day, the Grand Hall will have a bright and optimistic energy, a hero's welcome, if you will, but at any moment it could morph into a mythical realm of mystery. So one such transformation that they have will take place with the arrival of Loki, right, from Thor and the Loki television series. So he will be in there. So there's a lot of different things. I'm not going to read the whole news article. Cruella de Vil will be inspired there. There's a bunch of different things, and they're kind of bringing villains in to everything with the villains part at Magic Kingdom, right? And now aboard the ship. I know you don't like it.
I don't like it, but whatever. I get it, but I am just going to be one of those old school Disney people to say villains are villains. Like,
that's fine.
Okay, I don't know.
You can.
No, it's fine. It's just me being stubborn and old, I suppose.
I don't know about that. Staying right along that track with the Disney Destiny, here's they've released a first look at the new Disney Hercules stage show. So Disney Cruise Line is definitely on a roll. They're going 0 to hero with an epic lineup of updates and reveals for the Disney Destiny as their Heroes and Villains themed ship will be setting sail later this year, and their new Disney Hercules will stay true to the story and spirit of the beloved film with a fresh contemporary retelling centered around the legendary soundtrack. Featuring a celebration of iconic songs like Go the Distance, 0 to Hero, and I Won't Say I'm in Love, this show will present incredible live renditions like you've never heard before through new musical arrangements inspired by the soulfulness of gospel music with the energy of a pop concert.
Hey now.
So, in addition to all of the songs from the film, Disney's Hercules will include the theatrical debut of Shooting Star, a heartfelt ballad originally written for the movie as well. So, all your favorite gods, mortals, mythical beings from the movie will be part of the story, represented in surprising new ways. So, that will be one of 3 stage shows aboard the new ship, along with fan favorites Frozen, a musical spectacular, and Disney Seas the Adventure. So if it is they're 5 nights, I believe, is what right now. I think their launches are 5. So 3 of those nights, those are the 3 shows you will see. The other 2 will be, something else. But not a bad idea.
No, I'm just I don't know. Can we think for dining? Because when you said Frozen, I thought of the Frozen dining experience, but I know it's not that. But
No, this is just the Broadway shows in the
right.
Walt Disney
So
Theater.
I wonder what kind of dining they're going to have that is going to simulate, or not simulate, that's going to have this, like, the performance.
It's like I
perspective.
almost just teed that up. You looked at the notes.
Oh, no. I know I really didn't.
Oh, I was say what a transfer into my next thing as we talk about the first look at dining and beverage experiences aboard Disney Destiny.
My
I really
gosh.
thought you planned that. I really did, but you didn't.
Oh, I know my answer.
There you go. So if you want some updates about the dining for the Disney Destiny, here's a bunch of new information, sneak peeks at the all-new food and beverage venues that have been listed today. So Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King. It is time for those brand new details about the entertainment menu for Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King. The iconic songs and legendary moments of the Lion King will come to life at this first-of-its-kind dining experience celebrating the renowned music of the Walt Disney Animation Studios film. As you dine, a colorful ensemble of live performers will take the stage and present a musical journey through the award-winning soundtrack, retelling Simba's story from cub to king. There'll be charismatic storytellers. Wangadzo and Shahaha will share a timeless tale of family and fate through soulful narration, impeccable vocals, and creative costume accessories that allow them to take on the personality and attributes of various characters. With an inspiring interpretive dancer and a trio of live musicians specializing in authentic African instruments, the show will be an upbeat and uplifting addition to an already spectacular meal. Mm-hmm. So the dining experience will balance a wide range flavors of African cuisines with familiar fare that will satisfy the whole family, and diners will be able to expand their horizons with traditional dishes from across the continent and discover new spins on Disney Cruise Line guest favorite dishes that incorporate authentic spice blends, regional sauces, and customary grains and produce. Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King will feature a second-themed menu during 5-night sailings for guests who have a second dinner seating at the restaurant. So just to kind of clarify that, when you are on the Disney Cruise Line, doesn't matter what ship, they do rotational dining. So you get to dine in one of their dining rooms, typically 2 to 3 each of your nights. So you start off on one night and you just, go around and around and around to each one. You have a set schedule. So if you are fortunate enough to be at Pride Lands for a second night because of the rotational dining, you will get a second theme menu for that as well. So I'm not going to go through all the different foods, even though we do like them. I know they said African-inspired, but there is pork tenderloin, roasted chicken, there's shrimp curry, there's pineapple upside-down cake, malva pudding, chocolate pudding.
Oh, my God, stop. Hold on.
Okay.
There's a drink called Can You Feel the Rum Tonight?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that.
That looks awesome.
That does look. Mango
looks
smoothie
good.
mix. Interesting.
With a pinch of cinnamon, shaken with ice, and garnished with a fresh mint.
That's the one on the right.
Yeah.
So Heather will post that saying, "Hey, how you feeling, people?
Slimy yet satisfying." Oh, I'm really enjoying looking at these because now it's Sprite infused with lime gelatin and garnished with a centipede and gummy worms.
Great. I don't know about the gummy worms part.
Well, I think that's more for kids.
Well, I guess, but other places aboard the Disney Destiny. DeVille's, an evening at this lounge will be anything but miserable, darling. Cruella DeVille's infamous flair for style and wickedly bold attitude will be reflected in the lavish and fabulously over-the-top DeVille's Piano Bar. Did you see the piano?
Yes, it is.
Probably got 100 spots on it. Yep. Guests will be able to wind down in style with trendy martinis, cheap cocktails, and glamorous wines and bubblies. In avant-garde, a selection of designer drinks inspired by the characters and icons from the Walt Disney Animation Studios and live-action films will feature garnishes that complement the fashionista's glamorous legacy. Oh, they got the smoke one.
Yeah, no, I see that.
And look at the shaker. Everything is spotted.
Everything is spotted.
So the fashionista, freeze-dried strawberry and banana-infused Patron tequila with banana liqueur, agave nectar, and fresh lime juice, clarified with milk and chilled.
Wow.
Served with strawberry shortcake popcorn. Fearless Sir Galahad, free spirits, non-alcoholic bourbon barrel-aged maple syrup, and Angostura bitters finished with aromatic smoke. Okay, so that sounds pretty good.
No, it's definitely...
I do like all the different lounges and everything. I'm going to be honest, right?
No,
it's
I
good
do
to
too.
experience it.
I
Go ahead.
Just the fact that it is so chicy, and
The coloring is red, white, and black. It's great.
yeah, no, it's definitely. I will be spotted there.
The Sanctum. Readers, open your eyes. Now you got a first look at the Sanctum, Disney Cruise Line's first lounge inspired by the powerful sorcerers and mystical artifacts of Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange. Right? So, taking cues from Doctor Strange's New York Sanctum, this venue will feature mystical items designed to aid sorcerers in protecting the world. Guests will be able to discover unique design details inspired by the shapes and symbols of the sorcerer's rune shields, along with familiar icons like the Cloak of Levitation and spell books from the Library of Camartage. The centrally located entertainment parlor will host a variety of activities throughout the voyage while offering guests of all ages a magical array of mocktails, cocktails, spirits, and coffees. You will be dazzled by the mystic art of mixology through interesting tableside beverage experiences and exclusive menu items that seemingly materialize from across the multiverse. I feel like that's where bingo is going to be.
Well, yeah, I got that same vibe as well.
So, but here's some of the food. Stuffed waffles with custard cream filling and with mixed berry compote filling. See that? Stuffed waffles. I kind of like that.
I did see that.
So, Vapors of Valtor and Circle of the Cosmos. There you go. Of course, everybody likes ice cream, so Edna a la Mode Sweets will be there as well, taking the signature look of the films from The Incredibles. Edna, as we know, whips up outfits for the world's most famous supers. This will be a one-of-a-kind confectionery aboard the Disney Destiny. Inspired by Auntie Edna's short film, the lab's modern sewing equipment will be repurposed as sweet-making mechanisms to entertain Jack Jack, the hilarious, unpredictable super baby. So this is where you're going to get all your sweets with handmade gelato, ice cream, candies, and specialty treats from Edna Mode's lab, including cupcakes inspired by the heroes of the Parr family, gourmet popsicles, homemade chocolate bark, and, of course, an endless supply of fan favorite Jack Jack cookie num-nums. So lots of desserts there.
They look good. And they definitely, you can see how this movie is totally, incorporated into these things here.
That's it. All right. So I do want to talk, not this time, but to preview for next time. I know we were talking about dining. So grocery delivery is a big thing that comes up as people are trying to save money. Look at the price of eggs, right? They're coming down, but everything has gotten more expensive, and that's maybe part of the reason why Disney was pushing the Kids Eat Free dining plan. However, I do want to mention grocery delivery is something we want to talk about and the different options that are available for you, as that is a way to save money at Disney World this year and future years, depending upon whether you're in a one-bedroom, a two-bedroom, or even a studio in a regular room. You do have the fridges as well. So there are a lot of different options where you can save. The grab and goes, and we'll talk about our experiences and everything like that on next week's episode. So that being said, How do they find us, Heather?
How they find us? You can find us on our socials, Magical Destinations Travel Co. And, of course, on our website, bookmdtravel.com, on YouTube at Disney Vibes, But then you could just find us if you Google on YouTube, Magical Destinations Travel.
That's it. All right, till next time, let the vacation vibes flow. Find Disney Vibes for all your vacation needs on the web at bookmdtravel.com.